trick. Thursday's trying to be Monday. All right, cool. Here we go. So this video is all about retargeting. So this is setting up a retargeting campaign for a client. And Marley, in the background, I'll ask for you to dig out that email that we had to Brent where we outlined the 4 different types of retargeting campaigns, because this is where we're going to get into multiple ad sets inside a campaign and just expand out on that concept. So we are going to create an ad, and these are brand awareness advertisements. So we're going to click on brand awareness, and this is going to be CI retargeting and past leads dash past clients. Now I'm just going to double check inside this campaign type. Okay, we do have the ability to target the right people here. So what we're going to do is under audience, we're going to go to create new and then use a saved audience. Now inside here, this gives us that saved audience that we created earlier. And it looks like these haven't been set up yet. So we're going to pop in, create new, custom audience. And this is going to be based off website traffic. So any website visitors in the last 100. Oh, no, sorry. My mistake. It's getting late in the day. We are going to create a new custom audience that is based on a customer file. Do we have his database?
I don't remember being sent it. Let me just double check that I didn't miss it.
Okay. That is also something that we can add to our intake survey. We need a copy of that if we're going to be retargeting past customers. So while Marley looks for that.
Like actually their emails. What all do you need in that?
Emails, so first name, email, and phone number are the 3 data fields that we need for that. Josh, do you know the difference between a custom audience and a lookalike audience?
If I can remember, like from the training, isn't it based off like almost your competition is your lookalike? It's based on like that. Wasn't like that's what they said in the training.
So that is a little bit of it, but technically a lookalike audience is a database match between the people that you give to Facebook. They're going to go out and index those people or categorize them as like who's your avatar. So if you have a past customer list of 500 people, it will create a meld of all of those people into the perfect customer. So on average, these people like these 10 business pages. They're in this age demographic. They're male, they're female. And they'll kind of create that custom avatar and then show your ads to people that are like your audience on Facebook. Did I explain that?
Okay.
Decent?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? Like, I mean, in terms of, yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is create the custom audience first, upload the database, and then create a lookalike audience off of the database, essentially.
Okay.
We're also going to create a lookalike audience based off web traffic, but we can't do that until the campaigns are up and running and you're kind of like 60 days into your optimization.
Okay.
So the first retargeting campaign that we're going to set up here is going to be based off our website traffic. Because we don't have that database, I don't think. So we're going to take anybody that's been on the website in the last 120 days, and we're going to call this the website name, trua.ca, website visitors 120. Very good. And then create And we'll start again. Very good. Now this is automatically going to populate based off the pixel. So the pixel knows everybody that's been on the website. That pixel hasn't been installed for very long, so we're going to have a very small audience size. And so this may not cycle right away, but eventually it will. You don't have to do anything for the audience settings because we want to capture as many people as possible because we're literally targeting everybody that we possibly can.
Okay.
Then same with detailed targeting. We don't need to save the audience because it's already saved. We're going to edit the placements. No audience network, no Instagram. Daily budget, $5 a day. And away we go. Make sure the business page is correct. Single image format. And then these images are based around the brand. So these are going to be images that are pictures of the actual broker themselves, which we've got here. The logo of the company. Which he doesn't have any compliant ones. So we're going to use his handsome mugshot there. Awesome. All right. So text. Brent Richardson. Altrua Financial. And one last time, the phone number is 519. I've almost got this memorized. It is 568 and then 93377. Add a website URL, altrua.ca. Display. Get the lowest rate, the best terms. And there we go. Now, when we're running these ads specifically, so there are basically four things that we go after. So we've got rates, which is what we just went after.
Yep.
Service. Testimonials. And education.
I Skyped you his ad copy. He wanted if you didn't get that.
Thank you. Do I have a call today at 3:30? Sorry, that was a question for myself.
I don't think so. I have one with Beth, but it's at 4 now.
Oh,
So
okay.
that might be what you're seeing.
Okay. So then the text for this one. So, and again, very quickly, we can roll through a campaign like this. And have 5 or 6 of these running. Hold on here. I'm going to skip the other 2 testimonials because they're a little bit hokey. And then I'm just using the other copy that the client has given us. Excuse me. So what Facebook is going to do, because we're putting these all in the same ad campaign, is it's just going to rotate them. And it knows who's seen what ad. So they'll keep seeing his picture, but they'll see different ad copy. Quick note, I made a spelling mistake on that last one. Don't let me forget to go back and fix that.
Okay.
And our text is Waterloo Regions most detailed mortgage calculator. Try it free today. There we go. So that's one ad based on each of those things. So one on education, which is the rate calculator, one on the brand, which was just the Altrua, one about giving back to the community, one about rates, and then one with a testimonial in it. So that kind of covers everything inside that campaign. And that's going to go out to everybody that's been on the website in the last 120 days. And then we can also take those ads and duplicate them and then show them to the customer list once we get that customer list. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
Awesome. Now I'm going to head into our campaigns here and take a look at retargeting. Ad set. And mortgage rates are increasing. Okay, so that campaign is done. So the retargeting ones, super simple, super easy. Now let's see if we can go back and finish off this open house campaign. Of course, we're selling the complicated one. All right, so open Sesame, Altrua, 1 exclamation point. Nope. Okay, so we haven't heard back from him yet. Am I going to... Okay, we just got an email back from him saying that it's good to go. So let's try that again. Altrua.
I think he said he already had a MailChimp account.
Okay. I have set up MailChimp. If there's anything else I need to do there, please let me know. So I think he's saying that he set up the MailChimp that we set up for him. No dice.
Did he change the password maybe?
Maybe.
We could call him quick.
Yep, let me do that.
Then we could just finish that last campaign quick.
Yep. Resume. Okay, so we integrated into MailChimp. It's all connected. And now we're inside Facebook and we need, we selected the lead ad form, which we already created. And now we're doing the MailChimp mailing list. So we're going to click on lists, create list, list name, open houses, Brent at alltrua.ca. From name is Brent Richardson. You requested a list of weekly open houses from our Facebook ad. Notifications sent to Brent at alltrua.ca. I want a 1x1 of subscriptions. Huzzah! A new list. Watch this. This is going to make me refresh and reintegrate everything. So on our form for setups, make sure that we create the list inside MailChimp before we start doing the Facebook integration. It did show me the picture of the monkey, so I'm just going to connect it. There's our list. Okay. Facebook leads will automatically be sent to your CRM as soon as someone submits a form. We're in business. We got ourselves one of them open house campaigns up and running. So we're a day and 3 campaigns in. We've got our general mortgage, our open house, and our retargeting. Now, the one thing that I am going to do here is we're going to duplicate this ad now that we have all our integrations set up. We're going to edit this. Attention. What's it called? Waterloo region?
Or Tri-Cities. I think they call it.
Okay. Ad copy number 3 is going to be Tri-Cities. Excuse me. Awesome. Okay. So now we're headed back into campaigns. And Josh, what I'd like you to do is to go into that campaign, the open house campaign, the real estate buyers lead generation, and spend some time. Just grab a couple more images of houses, and put the text over them, and then like duplicate those 3 ads, and put 2 more images in there, so that we end up with the nine ads like we did on the other campaign.
Okay, just give me 2 seconds there. And which one was I going into again? Sorry, general.
CIRE buyers, the lead generation campaign, and then head into the 1 ad set that we've got there, because I've only got the 1 image, but the 3 copy.
There it is. Just wasn't coming up there.
Yeah, so we just want to, so we'll name this one 3. And then we'll call this one House 1. So this is ad copy number 2. Isn't that funny? That picked it up as not compliant because I put home shoppers in the ad.
Can you scroll back down to that copy?
Yep.
Attention Waterloo region areas. You might want to take out areas. Because region and areas are kind of...
Very good. Thank you, Marley.
Sorry. Looks great.
Yeah, right. And then this final one. Perfect. So that looks okay. And then this is going to be number 1, house number 1, lead generation. Okay. So yeah, we need, so now you can house number 2 and then house number 3, obviously, and then ad copy 1, ad copy 2, and ad copy 3. The ad copy stays the exact same. All we're going to do is rotate in 2 other images to see how they do.
Okay.
If you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. You don't, just give it a shot. And if you run into anything you're unsure, just stop and let us know. We're happy to help.
Alrighty.
Awesome. So this, I don't think, is going to leave us enough time to get into the second ad account and get all that done. So let's spend the rest of the day polishing up the procedure maps and the checklists of everything. So go through them all, make sure they all make sense. As you're reading through them, can you see yourself going through the steps? Did we miss any points? And is there anything that needs expansion? So anything that you need to write out, a better description of what needs to happen at each step. As soon as those 3 are done, if you can get them done today, send them over to Marley to proof. And Marley, I've got 2 more slide decks that I should send to you so that you can match them to the operating procedures.
The only thing that I think is missing is in MailChimp, don't we have to set up something? Like, it's going into a list now, but it should, like, we have to set up it to notify Brent and then potentially an autoresponder to the person who signed up. But we definitely wanted to notify someone. If not, it's just going to fill the list, right?
So I did set that up when we created the list. It list name and default Brent. Send email subscribe notifications to, and then it says brent@altrua.ca.
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, I was thinking you had to like create a campaign and like import and yeah, that's way easier. I must have missed that part.
No, that's all good. And then I don't think that this makes them do the like get an email, confirm the email, then you're on the list. I think it'll just put them right onto the list, and that way he can do a broadcast to it. But for the first couple of days when these go live, we want to double check. Okay, we got 5 leads inside Facebook. How many leads actually showed up inside MailChimp? And those changes are pending, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to... what do you think, Marley? Is it okay to leave these 2 mortgage campaigns up and running? They're done. Should we send them to him and get him to review them before we take them live, or do you think it's okay?
He's super particular and very detailed, so I would rather him look through it than
Very good.
set up. He might be fine with it, but he's like all over that stuff. So.
Okay, perfect. So I've now paused both of those campaigns just by turning them off, which is good. Okay, so standard operating procedures, Marley. I'll Skype you those other 2 slide decks. They need to be cleaned up a little bit, but they're 90% of the way there.
And what about the videos that you recorded? I have the one that we did this morning already in the drive, but where did you put the ones that you